Held at the Craig A. Moe Multiservice Center, the Housing Resource Fair welcomed residents looking for guidance and support, many still facing housing instability after the COVID-19 pandemic. Organizers hoped the fair would bridge the gap between services and the community, offering in-person access to legal aid, nonprofits, and public agencies. Mayor Keith Sidnor says housing education is a top priority for his administration and the City Council.
So back in April 11, 1965, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Fair Housing Act, as you can see, to prevent discrimination in housing, and we still have that problem going on today. And so we just want to highlight the Fair Housing Act provide resources for our community.
The Prince George's County Sheriff's Office was on hand reaching residents with a message of support, not fear.
It's an important balance because while we have to advocate for the property managers and stuff in the civil division, we also want to make sure we provide resources to the residents of Prince George's County.
Residents shared powerful stories like Ronald Hilton, who turned his life around with mental health support.
One time I was homeless, but coming through the program with the proper assistance that they give you and the resources that they have, like today they have a lot of resources that can help you get back on track with your life.
Others, like Valerie Awkward, came seeking help for neighbors and church members.
We have members that may not know about these resources and are experiencing some of these things that are happening, whether it's housing discrimination, getting eviction notices, et cetera, et cetera. And with things like this, with this resource event, we as the church community can better serve the outside community and even our parishioners.
Event organizers Monte Burrow says connection is key.
So this housing resource fair is something different. But it's an opportunity, especially with the housing need and especially with things going on today. People need to connect, and one way to connect is through resources.
Housing nonprofit HIP says free support is still underused in Prince George's County.
COVID really hit us hard in Prince George's County in this area, and there are still folks who are struggling with financial challenges. There are folks who are at risk of being evicted. There are folks at risk of losing their homes to foreclosure, and so HIP's free housing counseling services are really important for folks to know they're available.
A&E Healthcare Services also emphasize the role of housing in mental wellness.
If you don't have a stable place to live, then your health is impacted greatly. Mental health as well as physical as well. And your emotional state is not stable.
Financial nonprofit Making Change supported residents taking steps towards home ownership.
Especially when you're trying to be a first-time home buyer, the one thing you want to do is get educated.
For Laurel residents, events like this one aren't just timely, they're necessary. I'm Junie Pun, Laurel TV.